Recent data from Arkham Intelligence has revealed that the US government holds a significant amount of Shiba Inu, SHIB tokens, totaling around 54.89 billion tokens. This positions the US government as a whale in the SHIB market, with the potential to influence the token's price significantly if these assets are sold off. The SHIB tokens are part of a broader portfolio of over 100 digital assets valued at approximately $12.43 billion, a 8-source, 9-source. Despite the substantial SHIB holdings, there are currently no indications that the US government plans to sell. However, market analysts have drawn parallels with past events, such as the German government's sale of Bitcoin, which had a significant impact on its price, 10-source. Shiba Inu's future price movements could be influenced by any decision the US government makes regarding these holdings. For now, SHIB's price remains relatively stable despite a recent dip 8-source, 9x-source. The US government's substantial holdings of digital assets, including Shiba Inu, SHIB, have the potential to exert significant influence on market dynamics. These holdings can lead to both positive and negative effects, depending on how they are managed. 1. Market influence. As a major whale in the market, any large-scale sell-off by the US government could trigger a sharp decline in prices, particularly for smaller assets like SHIB. This is similar to what happened when the German government sold a large amount of Bitcoin, causing a temporary price collapse 9-source. Such actions can lead to panic selling by other investors, exacerbating price drops. 2. Price stability and uncertainty. The mere knowledge that the government holds significant crypto assets introduces an element of uncertainty into the market. Investors may be wary of potential sell-offs, which could suppress price growth. However, as long as the government holds onto its assets without selling, it could indirectly stabilize prices by reducing the available supply 8-source. 3. Speculative impact. On the flip side, the fact that the government is holding onto these assets may be interpreted by some investors as a sign of confidence in the future of cryptocurrencies, potentially attracting more investment into the market. This speculative behavior could lead to price increases, particularly in assets like SHIB that are seen as high risk, high reward, 10-source. Number 4, regulatory implications. Government involvement in the crypto market also raises questions about future regulatory actions. If the government were to sell or manage its holdings in a way that significantly impacts the market, it could lead to calls for stricter regulation, which might further influence market dynamics. Overall, the government's crypto holdings are a double-edged sword. They can either stabilize or destabilize the market depending on their management, and their influence is closely watched by investors. Shiba Inu SHIB has recently experienced significant market volatility. Despite a surge in transaction volume, with over 1.53 trillion SHIB traded within 24 hours, the price has dropped to approximately 0.000114. This represents a significant decline from previous levels and highlights ongoing challenges for the asset. The increased transaction volume indicates heightened activity, yet the lack of strong buying pressure suggests that investor confidence remains low. Recent market-wide sell-offs and substantial withdrawals from exchanges have further contributed to the downward pressure on SHIB's value. Despite these challenges, the Shiba Inu community continues to work on expanding the token's ecosystem, including projects like ShibaSwap and the development of the SHIB metaverse, 19-source, 20-source, 21-source. Shiba Inu's SHIB inclusion in the US government's digital asset holdings places it in a unique position within the broader cryptocurrency market. As of recent data, the US government holds around 54.89 billion SHIB tokens, making it a significant whale in the SHIB ecosystem. Key factors in SHIB's position. 1. Market influence. The government's holdings give it considerable influence over SHIB's market dynamics. A large-scale sell-off by the government could dramatically impact SHIB's price, triggering market panic or cascading sell-offs by other investors. 2. Stability versus volatility. While the current lack of selling pressure from the government could stabilize SHIB's price by limiting supply, the looming possibility of future sell-offs adds an element of uncertainty. This dual effect, potential stability or volatility, makes SHIB's position precarious and highly sensitive to government actions. 3. Symbolic value. SHIB's inclusion in government holdings may also lend it a symbolic value, potentially attracting speculative investments. The fact that SHIB is part of a diversified digital portfolio could be seen by some investors as a sign of confidence in its long-term viability, despite its current volatility 10 source, 20-month source. Strategic implications. Market sentiment. Investors may closely monitor the government's movements, with any decision to liquidate SHIB assets likely to have ripple effects across the market. This could either deter or encourage further investment depending on the perceived stability of SHIB. Regulatory impact. The government's involvement in crypto assets, including SHIB, could also shape future regulatory discussions. As SHIB is part of a broader portfolio, decisions regarding its management might influence how cryptocurrencies are regulated, particularly those classified as meme coins. In summary, SHIB's position within the US government's digital asset holdings is a double-edged sword, offering both opportunities and risks for the broader SHIB ecosystem. Investors should be aware of the potential market dynamics that could arise from any government action regarding these holdings.